Last week was addressing situations head on. This week, again, woosah. I'm learning as I'm growing, people. Cheers to that. Okay, look. I can be stupid sometimes. Educated and all. Foolish. So here is my moment. Again, before 30. I'm learning. So again, okay, train. You will not be louder than me in my video. I moved back from college. I am about 24, 25 years old. Again, I live on my own and excited, to say the least. I moved in about 4 or 5 months in. Because I'm like, okay, my electricity bill is real low. Okay? So I was keeping lights off. I was unplugging things that I didn't need to unplug. So I was making sure that I was making great use of energy and spending my money where I wanted to spend it. Let's be clear. Now, I ain't gonna say I was always good at that moment with good, money management, but I was doing the best that I could at 24, 25, living alone in a nice apartment, a nice little neighborhood. So fast forward, and I decided not to pay my electricity bill for whatever reason. I guess I wanted my nails done or whatever. I don't know. But I decided not to pay that bill for like 2 months. Because when I got it, I'm like, okay, I'm past due, but I only owe y'all like $80. Stop wilding. It's $80. So again, I'm paying for everything but the electricity bill. Because I'm like, when it hit 100, I'm going to give it to you. So one day I'm up. I'm getting ready for work. And I go, it's like 5:30 in the morning because I had to be there at 7:15. That was another struggle. I had to be there at 7:15. So I get up, it's like 5:30. I got to put on makeup and all this other stuff. So I'm like wiping my eyes as I roll out of bed. I go flip the light on, sit on the toilet. Boom. The lights, everything go out. Not my lights that I didn't pay for. So I'm like, oh, they're trying to get me. So I get up, wash my hands and everything, do what I'm supposed to do, and I run to the door to think, okay, maybe I'm gonna catch them walking back to their car. So I flung the door open, and I'm looking around outside. It's dark, because it's 5:30 in the morning. I'm looking around outside, nobody's there. So I'm like, I'm gonna stand here until somebody walk past. Like, you really gonna cut the light out 5:30 in the morning? Are you kidding me? Like, seriously, for $80? $80? Nobody walks past. So I'm like, oh, they must have went a different route because they didn't want me to see them. I started, you know what I'm saying? Once again, making stuff up in your head. Not dealing with the issue. I didn't pay my light bill for like 2 or 3 months. I'm like, it's only in a full amount of $80. That's what kept playing in my head, $80. I'm in the doorway crying, like, I can't believe they're gonna cut my light off. You know the little tremble. My light off. So I'm walking around the house like, I guess I'm gonna have to use my phone light to get dressed. And I guess I can't do my makeup. Everything. Besides the fact, I was blaming everything else. Besides the fact that I should have just paid the bill. So he gonna walk and cut the light off at 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. So I cried all morning like, God, I see what you're trying to teach me. Ooh, the whole 9, like crying in the house. Like, let me put on gospel music. Maybe that's gonna help me feel better. Walking around feeling stupid because now I'm using the flashlight on my phone. And I'm pissed. I'm like, my whole day is ruined because I have to get dressed in the dark. I can't do my makeup with this little flashlight on my phone. So I'm about to just go to work looking crazy. And I'm irritated. My nails done. My feet did. And my wig was done. But I was pissed because my lights were out. Give me a minute, because I told y'all I've had some moments. Get dressed, I get in the car, and I'm like, I'm gonna just pay the $80. Like, they didn't have to cut my light off. I'm driving on Westfield Avenue in Roselle Park, New Jersey to get on the Parkway, only to see that somebody had hit the light pole. So it was like cops over there, the car was all jacked up, and the wire was down, and all this stuff happened. So I was just in the car, and I felt so stupid, because here I am promising God, like, God, I can't believe. And it was an aha moment for me, because you really stressed out and blamed everything else ever. Came and cut the light bill off, everything. Instead of, you didn't pay your bill, Candace. So I know I can't be the only one who do this. When I get mad, everybody else did it. Now that I say that, I know I probably look crazy, but my learning point. Let me get another sip. Last week I talked about dealing with issues head on, right? I didn't go check out that blinking light. This week, my learning lesson, outside of me looking like a fool again, in addition to me not managing money correctly, I was so prepared to blame PSE&G for cutting my lights off at 5:30 in the morning. And it probably wouldn't have made a difference. They could have did this at 5 o'clock at night, but I was still pissed at the fact, how dare they, right? How dare you impose on me for my foolish mistakes? I was not taking responsibility for the fact that I, Candace J. Lang, did not pay a bill, and it was their fault. In life, we often, and I'm gonna say we, because I can talk to some friends, and I'm gonna do that at some point. I'm gonna have some adults come on one day to like tell you about the stupid decisions they made before a certain age, right? But anyway, I was so ready to blame somebody else for the decision I made as an adult, fully capable, to make my own decisions. But they were to blame for my stupidity. Ain't that funny? You were to blame for the decisions I made. I feel like, you know what? I'm not going to say we. I'm going to say I, because like I said, Candy Conversations is all about learning points for me. I was so ready to make someone else responsible for a decision I chose. And I was going to impose my foolishness and stupidity on someone else. It was their fault that my lights were cut off and not me. I didn't pay the bill. Candace, you should have just paid the $80, right? I felt so much better. I paid the $80 bill, but I learned my lesson. Thank y'all so much for coming to this little therapy session with me. Whoosah! I was able to get it out. I hope that this is able to help you or someone you know. People, we could be so stupid at times. It's not other people, it's us. Say it with me, it's me. Until next time, finish your glass. Look, I'm learning. I know I need therapy. Make sure you like, repost, or subscribe. Thanks for watching. Till next time.